This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Iowa State Cyclones and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Iowa State's head coach told me before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Cyclones headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks offense will get first crack at it today. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. Has for more than 350 yards and 3 touchdowns in his last game. Off play action on first down. He's going to go for a big one. He's got it along the sideline. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays. These guys come out spinning it.
All gas, no brakes. Come in and spin the magic bean on the opening play of the game, taking a shot. Doesn't get better than that if you're this quarterback.
All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45 a lot of times.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Ooh, the fast guy made a big hit.
And that's a frustrating end to a promising drive. When you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
Good job, Valdez. I thought that was me.
So Iowa State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. One of the better quarterbacks in the country, a lot of talent and the ability to elevate his team.
And I can just tell you, man, just by watching the tape of this dude at the quarterback spot, I don't like it. And I say that, I don't like it from a defensive perspective because he's just got so much speed. He can put so much stress on a defense, and it's just one guy. Break one tackle, can take it to the house, Palmer. It's a rare combination of what this guy can do. He can just take off in the blink and kill defenses.
Must be nice, because I have no idea what it feels like, but to be able to run that fast and stress a defense, that's got to feel pretty good, at least if you're on offense, right? Because not only do you have to focus on our running back, and not only do you have to focus on all of our weapons on the perimeter, because this guy can throw and hurt you as well, but you're right. If he makes you miss and he gets in the second level, this dude is gone.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this week.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKinnon. There he goes. At the 30. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Jayhawks will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Got his man on the right. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Running inside, it's McKinnon. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Woodhead. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Quarterback changing the play. On the move. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Cyclones will line up to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Tells to run, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the gun, it's Cooks. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hauls it in. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Second down to the air. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Tries to do it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Turning it on. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
To play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looking for the edge. Pulls it on the option. He's past the sticks. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. quarterback keeps it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Cyclones lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Nice move there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
The Cyclones racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Rolling, throwing, looking right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Buying time to his right. Zings it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Red pass, it's complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking for running room. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He's got enough. Oh, he's got some space. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Give to the single back. Stopped right there. The Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets this.
He's looking deep. And he's got it inside the 35. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The sack makes it an even longer third down chance for this offense. He'll pitch it. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down decision. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And they've regained the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working there.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And the Jayhawks want to move quickly. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Upstairs to make the catch. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the... Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. All wideouts, no backs. Breaks into the open. Got the first down. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. The Cyclones, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game. But they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off.
And the rush.
Throw it to triangle in the corner of the end zone. It's wide open for a touchdown. How do you even fucking do what retarded shit just happened?
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Grabbed behind the line. It's McKinnon. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll run it in the red zone. It's McKinnon. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They've moved him forward to the 2 now. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he makes the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Now on the counter. Nowhere to go.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. Making his first move. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
And this guy's been a weapon throughout the season, man. You've seen him, the ability to throw the football and make plays, but also, just like on this play, man, with his legs, he's going to make you honor them. So he's got that dual threat ability, putting a good season together, man. Inching closer to that 1,000-yard rush mark, that's a big feat for a QB.
I think oftentimes for a quarterback, accuracy goes down a little bit when you're not thrown from the pocket in a good throwing position. Every time you scramble, every time you start running, you really got to make sure that all of your fundamentals are in check. And that time, the quarterback just got a little bit out of whack, and that affected the accuracy on that throw.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Using his feet. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They want to run this quarterback. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's take a look at the Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the Maryland Terrapins. And it's the Huskers chasing a 6th straight victory today. This team is a snowball rolling downhill, just adding momentum with every new week. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Lawrence. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
And the Jayhawks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright. Breaks away on the left. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cyclones!
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. On the move. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Jayhawks in the hurry up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the grab on the left. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Firing to the right, complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line. This defense has no idea what's coming next.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Just smothered on the play. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to barrel in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown! Chuck Jayhawk!
It's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25, gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback keeper. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Powers through the defender. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Back's got it on the screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside. It's Morris. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And guys, 2nd down didn't do them any favors as they face this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Woodhead. Still looking to his right. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Sells the run, looking to pass. Touchdown, Iowa State! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Kansas sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Defense there to stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it was a good move that got him that much.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Knocked down immediately.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Rush right in his face. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. This drive will open from the 15. Now on the move. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Caught on the RPO. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down will open up the final period. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Did the work himself. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
The defense is in great...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. And the Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him and to keep the drive alive.
Wants to throw it. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Got to make the play on fourth. Right down the middle. He's got it. 1st down and 4. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
As a coaching staff, you love when your players can go out and execute like that on 4th down multiple times on this drive. This offense right now, they are dialed into the game plan, and they are leaving it all out on the field, trailing in this game.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's McCoy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Leaves it with the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Here comes the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And they get him again.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. He'll take it himself. There he goes.
And, man, we were watching the tape coming into this game, and we saw this dude's ability, man. Now he's over 1,000 rushing. So it's not just as a quarterback throwing the football down the field. The ability to be dynamic with his legs, make big plays. He'll have us up here all game talking about his ability to make people miss and make explosive plays.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. A designed run for the quarterback. There's a crease. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, it's McKinnon. Still running at the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Cyclones have this offense rolling. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Out wide right, it's McKinnon. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Yeah, and they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Selling the fake. Moves to his right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cyclones! You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Hauls it in. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Hand it to the back.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like, they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.